Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me today is Ali Tajskandar. He's the chairman and CEO of Wishpond Technologies. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: WISH, Wish, on the TSX Venture, and WPNDF on the OTCQX. And Wishpond will be presenting at our upcoming Planet MicroCap Showcase Vancouver, happening September 6th and 7th, 2023. For more information, please go to planetmicrocapshowcase.com to register. With that, Ali, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you. So last time we did an interview together, we published that on April 21, 2023. Before we get into some of the updates since then, can you give us, for those that are still new to the story, what can you give us a quick overview of the company?
Yeah, so the quick overview is that Wishpond is an all-in-one marketing platform. So basically our whole mission and reason for existence is to democratize online marketing. So we want to make it possible for any entrepreneur, any small business to be able to market themselves and get sales and customers online. And, we are at about 22, 23 million revenue run rate right now, organically growing about 30% year over year. We recently put out our Q1 numbers, grew by 38% year over year, profitable, and all of those things. We're serving more than 4,000 small businesses around the world and quite busy expanding the team and the product set now.
All right. Well, you got a little ahead of me in my next question here, but I wanted to ask you about that because last time we chatted, again, we published that on April 21, 2023. In that interview, we talked mostly about the full year 2022 performance and the reasons for it and whatnot. So since then, as you said, the company's announced Q1 2023. Can you elaborate a little bit more on performance for Q1, and is it in line with what your expectations were for that first quarter?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we grew 38% year over year. Adjusted EBITDA was solid. We're in terms of our cash flow generation from operating activities, we're doing quite well. And where we are right now, we don't need to raise any money to continue our organic growth or operations. When and if we raise, would have to be for the purpose of acquisition when stock prices appreciated from where it is right now. And yeah, it was in line with what we had expected. Now coming into Q2 as well, a lot of our focus has been about nailing sales of our new all-in-one Propel IQ package that is bundled of, over the past 2.5 years, we made 6 acquisitions and integrated 5 of them into the platform. The 6th one, we're in the midst of integrating it. And that is now bundled offering that we're selling through our sales team. And we've been working very hard on transitioning our sales team members to selling Propel IQ as that bundled offering. And with Propel IQ, we have a lot more stickiness and long-term value is higher, churn is lower, and all of those good things. And there's more upsell opportunities. And now our focus has been about how do we train our salespeople to be successful and pitch it like that. So if you think about, let's say, a small business, let's say gym. In the case of gym with Propel IQ, they would use everything we have. So their website would be running on Wishpond website builder, AI-powered website builder. Someone wants to book an appointment using our calendar booking, email marketing, text message marketing, CRM functionality. All of those would be using Wishpond. And because of that, obviously, you can imagine that it would be a lot more sticky. If someone wants to cancel, obviously, there's a lot more at stake that they would lose. So that has been mostly what we've been focused on and working on.
Absolutely. That seems like also, though, a harder climb is going kind of, like using the gym example, gym to gym, and say, hey, doing that. Like in terms of the sales process, do you have some omni-channel or channel partners that also upsell Wishpond product suite of services?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So we actually just launched our partnership program that now we're expanding our, up to now we've been mostly direct sales. Now we're expanding our go-to-market strategy to include selling through agencies, affiliate partners that want to resell Wishpond and make a commission out of it, as well as technology partners. And we're in the midst of working with some of those technology partners and marketplaces as well, and we're gonna announce those shortly as well. So those are going to be quite important in terms of our growth going forward.
Got it. One more question in terms of the value prop for Wishpond products and suite of services. In this space, there's a lot of similar companies that, are very niche. Like again, using the gym example, there might be one that is specifically for gyms or specifically for, auto dealers, stuff like that. So how do you compete with some of the niche players in the space when you're kind of more of a generalist solution?
Yeah, I think primarily the way we actually compete in the market is that vast majority of our competitors are point solutions built for marketing professionals and agencies, right? So I'm talking about, for example, as that gym, you would go to Wix or Squarespace or something to build your website, and then you would use Referral Candy to do referral marketing, and then you would use Salesforce or I don't know, HubSpot CRM or something like that to use your CRM and so forth. So that's the vast majority of our competitors. Again, if you think about the small business owner that is busy running their own business, they don't want to integrate all of these things. They don't have an IT team to do that. The value proposition in our case, and it's very differentiated. Not a lot of companies do all in one. Is that we have everything they need, fully integrated, one platform they need to use. And then the other part about it is that this is also very unique that unlike our competitors, even the all-in-one ones, as part of the onboarding, we do the heavy lifting for you. So if you just pass the technology to you and we said, good luck with it, and you don't know what you're doing with it, you might still stumble. In our case, in the onboarding, we say, we even, if you want, we will even rebuild your website on Wishpond. And if you want to continue with your website, that's fine. But all the things we talked about, we're going to use our copywriters, designers, specialists, so that after that onboarding, we pass the machinery to you, you have best chance of success with that. And that is just something that is not done right now. And especially at the price points that we offer it for our clients.
Very good. All right. So Ali, my final question for you here today, I always ask you, value catalyst, growth strategy, stuff to, folks to kind of look out for, to check back in on once they see this and then a couple months from now. So from what you can tell us, I'm assuming you probably got some earnings coming up, right? Probably within the next 4 to 6 weeks, right? So from what you can tell us, what are some of the things that folks should look out for or be aware of with regard to Wishpond for the rest of 2023 going into 2024?
A few things. One is obviously financial performance, and especially now switching gear into Propel IQ. Obviously, there's some cleanup that we have to do, retraining and getting our salespeople ramped up. But now we're switching gear into hiring a lot of sales team members and wrapping that up. So that's going to show in our financial performance in the second half of the year. We're gonna put out more AI-powered products and functionality in the coming months as well. That's gonna be exciting. There's gonna be partnerships that we're working on, and at some point, obviously, there's gonna be more M&A activity as well.
Very good. All right. Well, Ali, with that, where can our audience go and find more information to follow along the Wishpond story?
Wishpond.com or wishpond.com/investors.
Very cool. All right, Ali, thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. I'll see you in Vancouver.
Yeah, see you soon.